I think we're almost 24 hours away from the inauguration of the 45th President of the United States. Where does he stand in an open society?
Well, I have described him as an impostor and con man and a would-be dictator. President Trump is a con man and the ultimate narcissist who wants the world to revolve around him.
We got through everything we got through. They gave us the Mueller hoax. They gave us the Russia crap. They get us the one phone call that was a perfect phone call. Oh, let's get him out of office for that phone call.
Clearly, I consider the Trump administration a danger to the world. But I regard it as a purely temporary phenomenon that will disappear in 2020 or even sooner.
Those who are stirring it up, and they do, many of them work for George Soros's front organizations.
When his fantasy of becoming president came true, his narcissism developed a pathological dimension.
Everything that is broken today can be fixed, and every failure can be turned into a truly great success.
George Soros is known for stirring up anti-government protests in other countries, and it looks like the upcoming Trump administration might see a few.
Failing schools can become flourishing schools.
Our school is falling apart, and we need people to help fix it.
Crumbling roads and bridges can become gleaming new infrastructure. Inner cities can experience a flood of new jobs and investment, and rising crime can give way to safe and prosperous communities. All of these things and so much more are possible. But to accomplish them, we must replace the present policy of globalism.
South Korea and the U.S. just updated their free trade agreement,
which have just taken so many jobs out of our communities and so much wealth out of our country, and replace it with a new policy of Americanism.
The presidential campaign showed there is no love lost between Donald Trump and George Soros, who was one of Hillary Clinton's top donors.
Howard, let me ask you, because you are a communications expert like I try to be, and talk about these code words. But this thing about globalist, I didn't know that was a code. I didn't know that Soros was particularly targeted because of his faith, his religion, his Jewishness. Let me start with my headline tonight. I'm retiring. This is the last Hardball on MSNBC, and obviously, this isn't for lack of interest in politics. As you can tell, I've loved every minute of my 20 years as host of Hardball.
And really, together, we're preserving this exceptional nation that our ancestors fought and died to build. We are making America greater than ever before. We really are. I think it's going to be greater than ever before with what we're doing with our military and what we're doing also to get rid of very bad people. We have such bad people, and they're not people that love our country. We're getting people that really love our country, and it's so important. And if I wasn't able to fulfill that, no matter what other things we've done, I would not consider this journey to be a success. So just remember that.